This is Tiffany from Eater's Digest and WBR, and I'm sitting down with Chaz of Toro y Moi. Congratulations on the new album.
Oh, thank you.
I actually really want to just jump in and start off with the Lily video, which came out this week.
Yeah.
Because this is a food interview, and that's like basically a food music video.
Yeah.
So were you involved in the concept for it, or was it mostly Harry's that was sort of driving the direction?
Yeah, it's mostly the Harry's.
Okay.
But I guess I did say, yeah, I'm down to do that. Because I think they pitched that. They've pitched a couple ideas, and people aren't into them, and I've said yes to some previous stuff, and like I'm the only one who's sort of been open to their ideas for for example, like the Say That video or something.
Yeah,
it was
in
like,
the woods, right?
Yeah, I mean, on paper it doesn't look that interesting, but I don't know. I trust those guys.
Yeah, and it took place in a Super A Foods. Is this in? Was it shot in LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that there's grocery stores out there that are down to let you film. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's down.
Yeah, and it looked like it was shot at a very odd time of day, or did they close down the supermarket just
yeah.
for filming?
It was shot like at nighttime.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
When it closed.
Okay. So for I think like halfway through the video, you start to get food pelted at you.
Yeah.
So what was that experience like? Was that actually shot like just on a green screen or something, or?
No, that was real. Everyone that's on stage, and Josh and the whole band, they were like throwing food at me.
Oh, they were the ones throwing the food.
Yeah, we were all on the set. It was cool.
Do you get selection of what sort of things would get thrown at you, or they just sort of had a
I think they just picked some
spread?
iconic looking foods, hot dogs, donuts, stuff that people would be like, oh, that's what that is,
Right.
as opposed to
what is
some
that?
weird looking fruit. Just like stuff that will make you think of the grocery store.
Yeah. Actually, I heard that you relocated to Berkeley.
Yeah.
And I was hoping when I saw that was food related, that would be shot at the Berkeley Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like my favorite grocery store probably in the country.
Same.
Yeah. How's it like moving to Berkeley?
Berkeley's great. The grocery stores are really awesome, actually. We were talking about this the other day. There's like Monterey Market and Berkeley Bowl. And there's even a couple Whole Foods.
Yeah, you guys are really spoiled in terms of,
Produce
Berkeley is essentially
totally
the birthplace
spoiled.
of California cuisine, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, you have
Alice
Chez Panisse.
Waters, yeah.
And a lot of, that whole farm to table thing sort of started there. So there's like a nice standard for food. There's like a nice high standard, which is good.
Have you been home enough to be able to take advantage of that?
Yeah. I've been to Chez Panisse at least maybe once a year for something. But it's always a treat to go there.
Yeah. And go across the street too for less casual or more casual.
Yeah.
A cheese board
for sure. That's right by my house and everything.
So if a friend were visiting you in Berkeley, what places would you take them to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? They have one day to sort of explore the city.
Breakfast, I'd try La Note.
Been there.
Yeah, people been there.
Great pancakes.
For lunch, for the carnivores, I would take them to probably Brazil Cafe. You gotta try one of those sandwiches.
What
for
sort of sandwiches do
they have
there?
like these
You've never been
tri-tip
there?
sandwiches. They're pretty awesome. I don't eat meat anymore, but
okay.
for vegetarians, I'd probably recommend Berkeley Bowl. They have like a really good cafe and just good produce to just eat or whatever. And dinner, Paisan's pretty good. It's a nice pizza spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And did you become a vegetarian once you moved to Berkeley, or was that before?
Yeah. I sort of became vegetarian on tour, really.
Oh, okay.
But it's while I was living in Berkeley, and I guess I don't know. I became vegetarian just more out of a health thing, just to sort of eat healthier on tour. It's a little bit of a challenge, but I enjoy it.
Do you have a bad experience?
Bad meat experience?
Yeah, that led to you becoming a vegetarian?
No, not really.
Okay, it's just sort of cumulative.
Yeah, it's just
over
kind of
time.
like, if I could tell myself I can't have hamburgers, then that's nice.
Okay.
It's just a nice challenge. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that shouldn't eat hamburgers every day, but I probably would. I don't know.
Well,
It's also nice to just, I don't know, try to eat healthier.
and I guess since Causers came out, you've been touring for a really long time. Do you think that you've gained any sort of insights into how to eat healthier on tour, or how has your eating habits changed over the years?
I don't know. It's pretty hard to eat healthy on the road. We usually look for grocery stores. Doesn't matter what kind. Doesn't have to be like a fancy one or anything. And just try to have a lot of produce, really. A lot of vegetables and fruit. Because when you travel, this much, like, you need all the fiber you can get because your schedule's so messed up. Your body doesn't know when to go to the bathroom. So, yeah, it's hard to get so personal. But, yeah, it's kind of like you're just trying to keep in shape as much as possible. There's usually no time to exercise.
Do you
That's
bring
usually
a jump rope or anything
my
like that?
fault. Yeah, I just do some stretches and stuff in the morning.
Okay.
Push-ups, sit-ups in the morning. That's it, really. Don't do a lot of cardio on the tour.
Do you have any recommendations for high fiber foods that are portable?
The Fiber One bars are actually okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Those are just good.
Yeah.
Just to make you poop.
All right. So you guys toured Europe for a week, right? Earlier in April?
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Did you have any really standout restaurants when you were traveling abroad?
I don't know, Pat. Do we have any good food in Europe? London. What was London? Oh, yeah.
What's Felici's?
Yeah. There's this place called Felici's.
Okay.
It's like a family diner type place in London, and they have everything from fish and chips to like awesome pasta. Yeah, it's just really good. I think I got I don't know what I got.
But it was good.
It was you remember what I got? Oh yeah, I got an English breakfast. Yeah.
Oh, what's an English breakfast?
It's really good. It's just it's just a breakfast that has like its a staple ingredients, which is like eggs, toast, hash browns with a side of
Scotch
beans,
egg?
grilled tomatoes. Sometimes depending if you're vegetarian or not, you can get sausage or black pudding.
Yeah. How'd you find out about it? Was it a recommendation or?
Some of the guys in the band went there before, but yeah, it was just good home cooking, and like the guy that was serving us, his mom is like the head chef, and she's just back there cooking everything.
That's
cool.
really nice. Have you experienced any sort of interesting food cultures in your travels?
Yeah,
the past year.
I try to be outgoing, but it's hard when you're just traveling. You don't want to risk too much, because I've had some bad experiences eating the wrong thing on tour before. But yeah, so usually I stick to stuff I'm pretty familiar with, to be honest. Like, it's just not worth it, when you're flying the next day or something and your stomach's hurting on an airplane. So
yeah.
But for the most part, I try to have something unique to that area, whether it be Asian or German or South American. I mean, one time in South America, we had this really awesome soup. Do you know the name of that soup, Patrick? In South America?
Oh, ayako.
Ayako.
What's an ayako?
It's just like a stew. It's just like this Colombian stew that has like.
This is vegetarian. While you.
It can have chicken.
Okay.
But it has corn and it's more of a thick like.
Potatoes.
It has potatoes. Yeah.
So it's like starchy.
It's a starchier type of soup instead of like a brothy.
I see.
It's great.
Do you remember where you had it?
Yeah, we were in Bolivia.
Okay.
Yeah. Right? No, wait. Bogota. I'm sorry.
Bogota? Okay.
All the soups there are like very regional.
Yeah,
Oh,
the soups
cool.
and like the ayaka had these ginormous corn kernels. They were like the size of like a quarter.
Jeez.
Crazy. I can't imagine what they actually look like on the cob.
No, yeah, right,
But
right.
it was delicious. I was really sick actually at the time.
That
and
helped you recover?
It felt good. to have something warm, but I don't think it helped me like get better or anything.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
I guess the fiber one maybe help later.
Something.
So you've been playing a ton of festivals. How
Mhm.
would you say that, I guess the catered fare at festivals compares to eating on tour?
Catering is actually amazing at most festivals,
Mhm.
and that's something I really look forward to. It's always like really good salads, like
Oh.
arugula salads or pasta salads, just nice, fresh, cold stuff,
Mm-hmm.
light stuff. And then on the other side, like they have stuff on the other side of the spectrum, just like awesome pastas, really good, like Indian food sometimes,
Mhm.
or really good. They have random stuff like chicken wings sometimes.
You
I
want-
don't eat them, but
yeah, I
I
was
mean,
gonna say.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they're good.
Do you want to give a shout out to any festival that had particularly good food?
Coachella has really, really good catering.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of the company, but it was like one word. I can't remember.
Okay.
But yeah, Coachella was really good.
Cool. So I guess now that you're living in the Bay Area,
Mhm.
there isn't really that same barbecue culture.
Mhm.
Have you found any sort of replacements for that in the Bay Area?
Yeah, before I went vegetarian, there was this one spot called Smoke that I went to in Berkeley. It was pretty good.
Is that in San Francisco?
It's in Berkeley.
Okay.
It's good. It's got like Carolina barbecue and like what's the other one? I guess Tennessee or Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think it's Tennessee barbecue with the red sauce and Carolina with the yellow sauce.
Yeah. So what makes South Carolina barbecue different?
It's mustard based.
Mustard based.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think somewhere else just has straight vinegar based. North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard that Columbia is called Soda City.
Yeah.
Do you know where that
Cola
nickname
Town.
comes? Does it have anything to do with
That's
soda?
cola, like Columbia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's just a
from
little
the actual
nickname.
name of it.
Yeah, Cola Town, Soda
Okay.
City.
It's not
I've
like
never called it
Atlanta
Soda City.
or something. Oh,
Yeah,
Is it tourists that call it Soda City or?
Possibly. I mean, some people call it
Yeah.
Soda City. I've just never called it that.
Okay.
I've always gone for the Cola Town.
So do you have a particular type of food or dish that you associate with recording the music for the album?
No.
No.
Probably cereal. I don't know. Cereal.
You record it at home, right?
I don't know. Morningstar chicken patties. I don't know. I eat like the same stuff every day when I'm home, just 'cause
Okay.
like.
Do you cook or?
I cook. Yeah,
Okay.
I have like some staples. I do like fried rice, and then like different variations of Asian cooked vegetables, like stir fry or Japanese curry.
Do you
I don't-
buy like a Vermont curry or something for the Japanese curry?
Is
You know,
that
like the
no?
paste
I
stuff?
buy golden curry.
Oh, okay.
That box. Yeah.
You're a golden curry fan.
And then I have a new thing that I make, the broccoli casserole. It's really
Okay.
good. It's just like broccoli, cream of mushroom soup, and rice and cheese, and then you put it all together in a dish and you just bake it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask actually because you're half Filipino,
Mhm.
right? So did you grow up eating Filipino food, or what was it like growing up?
Yeah, my mom, she made like pancit and
What's
adobo. Pancit is rice noodles with just sort of sauteed with vegetables.
Okay.
Sort of like their go-to side dish in the Philippines. And then there's like adobo, which is like another big
Yeah.
dish, and it's just like this vinegar-based. Again, everything's cooked with vinegar too. The Filipino cuisine. It's like this vinegar-based marinated chicken or beef,
Yeah.
whichever, or you can use pork, whatever.
Okay.
It's good.
Is that something that you've like carried those recipes on? Like, are you
I
able
don't
to
make
cook
it
at home?
myself, but I know how.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just have one last question. So, if you were to represent the music on What For as a dish,
Yeah.
what sort of dish would that be?
Have no clue. Probably cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Why is that?
Because the front cover has clouds, and the whole album is pretty sweet and light and like airy.
All right.
Boom.
I like that response. So that's it for my questions. Do you have any other final food thoughts or anything you want to share or promote before we wrap up?
Yeah. Food's a priority. Don't cheap out on groceries. Try to buy good produce.
That's a very Berkeley attitude.
That's a very logical attitude. You shouldn't buy crappy food because you're supporting the wrong companies. So yeah.
All right, thanks a lot, Chaz.
Thanks.